In 2019, I took a short trip to Dessie, Ethiopia to visit a school. This is Mr. Ali. 12 years ago, he started Sinai Academy Kindergarten with the vision of helping the poor children of Ethiopia, particularly in the town of Dessie. He wanted to help them receive a pre-primary education. Currently, the government schools start at grade 1, so only those who can afford to send their children to private school are able to receive a kindergarten education. I had the pleasure of visiting his school in 2019 and later providing a techniques training for his teachers. Mr. Ali is determined to narrow the education gap for poor families. He is addressing this problem of inequality through his school. Half of the children pay tuition, which helps to sponsor poor children to also attend the school. As many of you are probably aware of in the news, there has been a year-long war going on in Ethiopia, specifically in the northern Tigray region. Well, in October of 2021, the war spread outside of Tigray region, and the Tigray rebel forces came to Dessie and took control of the town. During this time, there was violence and despair and many lives lost. For 38 days, the town of Dessie was without power and without water. Many of the families who were financially able to, they fled the town of Dessie to other towns. However, many of the poorer families were unable to do this because they had no means to do so. They were left behind. It was a very challenging time. I tried multiple times to get in contact with Mr. Ali and others I befriended while in the town, to no avail. In early January, the government finally regained control of Dessie, and the power and water was turned back on. The government allowed schools to begin reopening. Mr. Ali was very eager to reopen his school. However, as I mentioned earlier, many of the families who were paying tuition fled the town, so only the poor children were left. Mr. Ali is determined to keep the school open so the children have somewhere to go during the day. School provides a sense of normalcy, a place of comfort. They can see their friends and take their minds off of what is going on at home and around them and the destruction in the city that has occurred. Even some of the children have lost loved ones. One child even lost her father in the war. Mr. Ali is, however, not been able to pay rent for his school since October, since he has no paying children attending. He has had to decrease his staff to the bare bones to try to keep the school open. Even the children are coming in on Saturdays to try to make up for the work that they missed for the past 3 months, to try to catch up. Mr. Ali and his beautiful children of Sinai Academy, they need our help. If you look on our website, on the very first page, you'll see a beautiful video at the top. Those are his children. Those are his children from Sinai Academy. So these are our children. All children counts, children. And we're determined to help them receive education equality. Help us to help these children continue their education despite the difficulties and obstacles around them. If you'd like to help us, please go to the link that's on the screen to donate to our emergency fund for Sinai Academy. If you would like to contribute in a different way, then please just send us an email at accorg2020@gmail.com. Thank you so much for your support.